Matching pajamas are attire. Moments make this heart transpire. Christmas morning with my girl. Wrap gifts our own little world. Candles dancing, watch them twirl. Together this love unfurl. Mistletoe above our head. Whisper secrets softly said. We ain't following any trend. Our love shines bright instead. Christmas morning with my girl. With my girl. Wrap gifts our own little world. Little world. Candles dancing, watch them twirl. Them twirl. Together this love unfurl. Unfurl. Santa's on the way, she won't wait. All I want on Christmas night is you. On the north of mistletoe. All this year I've been so good, fill it up like Santa's bag. All I want on Christmas night is you. 'Twas the night before Hanukkah, lashes in a candlelight, songs and praises all around me, and a smile I can't but see. She looks good, heading down the stairs. Sleepers are the footwear, sitting by the fireplace. A cookie to the jolly man, down the chimney, around the tree. All I want on Christmas night is you. On the north of mistletoe. All this year I've been so good, fill it up like Santa's bag. All I want on Christmas night is you. Heading down the stairs, sleepers are the footwear, sitting by the fireplace. A cookie to the jolly man, down the chimney, around the tree. All I want on Christmas night is you. On the north of mistletoe. On mistletoe. All this year I've been so good, fill it up like Santa's bag. All I want on Christmas night is you. All I want on Christmas night is you.
An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Happy holidays! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? We are live. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's turn back on the music. There we go. And let's see who's in the chat. Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one in the building. Yeah, no level up spoilers. Hold on, let me pin that. All right. Checo Jr., what's up, man? I hope you have a blessed Friday as well, my friend. Sam, what's up? Y2 User, still Thursday. Maniac, what's up, man? Zach, hello. E21, what's up, man? Ooh, Madame Irmo? Did I get that right? But welcome to the shadows. You are the latest shadow dweller. We didn't even get started properly and you followed us. Thank you for giving me that follow over on Twitch. Now, it's going to take you a little bit, about 10 minutes, before you can speak, but we'll be here. All right, let's switch over.
Why are you guys so obsessed with me?
Hey, there you go. All right. Let's let me reply to some comments real quick here. And thank you, Y2 User, for dealing with some of the trolls. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Removed by moderator. So you guys know. Yeah, I'll do this one. I'll let him do it. In the comments that gets held, I had a couple of comments, and I'll read them to you guys. But the one that Y2 User got rid of, let me read it to you guys. Mad disturbing seeing a 60-year-old black man trying to be a 30-year-old man, white man, and the vest thing, WTF, no wonder you get no views. Put some clothes on, man. Have a good one, bro. Now, a lot of times, I'll troll back, you know, but sometimes with this kind of ignorance, I just don't even want to deal with it, you know. But that's a comment Y2 User removed, and it goes into my held and tells me it was removed by moderator. And so I'm just banning that guy. Now, here's some, let me see. I'll tell you the ones that got trapped. All right. E21, yours, happy holidays to you and your family. So I'm replying to you nicely, nicely. The Jiggly, 5th like. I got some advice here. I won't read it because I don't want to spoil the video. Hold on. Thanks for the advice. And it's good advice. Another one said, love the video. All right. That one's just talking about an old video I made on how to fight MODOK, which is still valid. All right, let's see. All right, this guy, I've been helping him out because when I do my act videos, you know, the walkthrough, I include all my mistakes. I don't just show a perfect run, you know. I show the mistakes, and he appreciated that. And he said I helped carry him through. He really appreciates that. Please keep making these videos for us. I always check your videos first because A, incredibly helpful. B, you explain it like a normal dude. So it's so casual and easy to follow. Awesome stuff. I made Valiant last night. Woo, thanks to your videos. And a quick little video on the boss. I went on a test path, not the hype one because I just couldn't get to him, but surprisingly I did and beat him with Herc, CGR, and Hulkling. Let's see. Awesome. Congrats on Valiant. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't tell me when a reply of a reply hits. So I have to go through it. Like, I already replied to him, and then he replied to me, and I didn't see this. And I didn't see any notification either. YouTube bad with it. All right. I don't see the ones. They must have been in there for a while. Ooh, this one is 2 days. See, sometimes I don't get it. Let me change my filter to those I have not responded to. Okay. SafePal wallet. And I have the seed phrase. What the heck? I don't even know what they're talking about. All right, this guy says he used Bishop. This is like 2 days ago on a short. Okay, here's one that got caught, just so you guys know how it gets caught. This guy said, your Enchantress is going to be a pain for the opposition. Well, he used one of the banned words, and so it got trapped. But I went ahead and pushed it through. Slimzilla. Dang, I hadn't even seen this one. Said, your opening was better than most I've seen. And that was to the Banquet Crystal opening. He did that 3 days ago. I said, true, but them crystals are still straight trash. Okay. I was watching this vid while opening a 7-star. Finally got my Sable. Ooh! Okay. I got Korg from a Nexus. And see, this is like 4 days ago, and it didn't tell me I had these. So I sometimes have to go through like this to catch folk. Hold on, let me start this, because I know it's going to take a minute. All right. That JP Awakening is a good one. Got mine from the 10-10 drop. Okay. 26 on... That was from Dr. J. And that was 4 days ago. Okay. And say, don't feel... Rambo said, don't feel too bad. I now have a natural SIG 140 OG Spidey. He's never seeing rank 2, though. Gen Zen, MCOC, welcome to the Shadows. You are the latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you, man. Okay. And then we've got Gold Taker. I got Cersei from my Nexus. I have no idea if she's good or not. I've never used the 6-star. Hopefully she is. And got a few people that commented. She's pretty good, honestly. Got Furies, unblockable, really nice damage. Okay, let me reply to him. I'm saying she's decent and a right pain on defense. I hate fighting her. All right. Now this one, YT user said that Nexus was way better. Just 4 days. I didn't see it. And ranked for my 6-star hit monkey. He is crazy. Oh yeah. I'm telling them I'm still hunting that 6-star, that 7-star. But check out my video on Deadpool X-Force. He slaps. And he got a 7-star Sassy. Okay, now here's one that the other one that got blocked that I allowed through. So I don't understand why people spin these trash bleep crystal, just pop it and get it out of the way. Especially since they don't have a reel. All right. And that was like 4 days ago as well. Wow, here's one from 1 month ago. And I'm telling you, YouTube didn't even do anything. Now, George Banda, he used a phrase, and I mean, it's already 2 months, so I'm leaving it. But the filter didn't catch it. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Now let's do that. Pop that up. What a stupid racist good riddance. Yeah. And like I said, I get those. Sometimes I will just ban them. Sometimes I'll troll them back. Just depends on how I feel. Let's see. you living in their head rent-free based on that comment. And they probably just come by, do that, and then they may not ever even come back again. You know, I when I was just starting, I hadn't developed quite the thick skin. And those kind of comments, I would often, it would put me in a bad mood for the day, you know? And even though I would ban them or what have you, you know, that would usually put me in a bad mood. Now, that was when I first started. Remember, when I first started, I also wasn't taking any depression medication. Now, doesn't do a thing to me whatsoever. And like I said, I'll sometimes troll them back. You know, I could have trolled that guy. You know, sometimes what I'll do is try to educate him, which doesn't work. Let's see. This guy definitely had a Karen. Oh, yeah. Dang, it just now said I was live. I wonder if it's waiting for my voice. Definitely a Karen. Get a life. Yeah. That's what happens, Zach. They just come by and their goal is to just ruin someone's day. If they can ruin someone's day, they feel great. It's sad. But yeah, doesn't work with me. Not anymore. Big Chris, what's up, man? Let's see. Have to thank all three. Rich the man. Yep. KT1. Yep. 3 of you agree on who is the best to use the Glorious Guardians AG. Yeah. And with 3 of you who play different ways, it must be the right choice, even for me. I'm telling you, that's the best choice. Himanshu, what's up, man? Yes, I did. I did see your comment. Breeze, what's up, man? Hold up, let me, I don't want to summon Ghost Dog just yet. Oops. Oh, dang. I did something. Wow. I wasted those. That's what I did. I did the wrong thing. I wasn't paying attention, which doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's get that one. Yeah. Now. There's a quest in the other game I play, Lords Mobile. And I misread, because I wasn't really paying attention, one of the things you had to do to complete it. So I did it, but it was the wrong one. So I didn't get any completion points, and I just used up the little tokens that I was using, which is not a big deal. It just means I probably won't be able to do that same quest as many times as I wanted to, because I could still do it like once or twice more, which is still fine. But yeah, I commented Himanshu just now. First ad break since you started, and I was fine with 110 seconds and the other 15. Okay. I'm so glad those comments didn't put you off streaming. We would have never had you due to their behavior. Yeah, starting out, I was like, they could have easily discouraged me. But no. Sarthak, what's up, man? Empros Gaming, good afternoon. You're nicer than me, LordShaedow. I would have reported the account for hate speech. It really depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood to play with them. Sometimes I'm just in the mood to just ban them and not even think about him anymore. If I'm feeling really, like this person is seriously a problem, like if he really like that I've gotten that kind of comment from a variety of people. Let me just say that, from different races. And it shows me how ignorant they are, right? But had it been harsher, like if he was using racial slurs or whatever, I will report them. Because if they're doing that to me, who else are they doing that to, So I will do that. But for what he said, that's, like I said, it's not even original. You know how many times I've heard people say, "Oh, you're black. I thought you were white. You sound white." I actually had a situation. This was, I had gotten laid off and I was looking for work, and I had different headhunters looking for me. This one headhunter wanted to, call me in for an interview. I talked to him on the phone. And on the way there, I got lost. So I called him and was like, asking him for directions. I said, "I'm here, but I'm not quite sure where to go now." So he, was very, very nice on the phone. Okay. And then all of a sudden, when I got there and he saw me, his complete mood and attitude changed. It was like a light switch. And I knew what happened because it's something common that will happen. He was very, very racist. This was, and I remember he was out somewhere, and I already knew from sitting down at the interview, I already knew he wasn't going to find me anything. There was no way he was going to find me anything. And here's the funny thing. When they hear you on the phone and you speak educated, because that's what they're hearing. You're not speaking in, as they say, Ebonics, or the street slang or anything like that, so they don't have any clue. And that's what they consider talking white, educated. They don't know their history. Black folks learn to speak that way from whites. They don't know that. So it's not speaking white, it's speaking educated, And what happens is they feel cheated. Like you tricked them, because if they knew, they would have discouraged you before you got there. But you tricked them and they thought you was white and you got there and you weren't. So they feel tricked, Like I said, this is the life that I've had to live, many, many times. Some of them, you won't even, you won't get anything explicit. They'll smile. They'll be very nice and cordial, but you still get blocked. They have learned that they can't show that or else they can get in trouble. So they just do it behind the scenes. How I know that? Here's one case. I actually submitted my resume to this headhunting agency, right? And I wasn't getting anything. And so I looked and I saw a job that was being advertised. And I'm like, hey, this looks perfect for me, right? So I sent them my resume, got called in for an interview, and I got the job. Now, here's the funny thing. That agency never submitted my resume to him. He never saw my resume. It went to HR and probably in the garbage. He never saw it. If I had not sent it to him directly, he would have never seen it. Why? Same resume that I sent and gave, but he never saw it. And he also told me something. He told me that when it goes through HR, anyone that he doesn't hire, he has to do a write-up explaining why this person wasn't a good fit for this position. Okay? But yeah. Oh, Ghost Dog. We had a comment. Oh, wait. Ghost Dog! Okay. There was a comment that YT user caught and removed, and I read earlier. But it was your typical you sound white type of mindset. You know, they talked about, you know, a 60-year-old man acting like a 30-year-old man, wearing these vests, put on some clothes. That's why you don't got no views, you know. But, you know, the whole trying to act like a 30-year-old white man. And so that's what I was talking about. Just that mindset and other situations where that happened. Because it happens quite often. Yeah, talking properly. And they don't know their history because they don't know that when we got brought over here as slaves, they gave us to the whites, poor whites, to teach English. Didn't know English. And so that speech that they hear, that they say is talking black, is actually how the poor whites spoke and how they taught us to speak. And if we go to school, we can learn how to speak and enunciate properly. And then they feel cheated. But they just show how uneducated they are about their history. But anyway, sometimes I mess with them. Sometimes I just ban them. You know, it really depends on my mood. But it doesn't bother me. Like when I first started, that used to get to me. But I wasn't taking my meds at that time. Now, it don't matter. It doesn't really bother me at all. All right. Shall I take Unawakened 6-star Human Torch to rank 4? As of now, I have only 3 rank 4s, AA, Hulk, and Shang-Chi. Yeah, he doesn't really need awakening. Not only did I awaken that champ, but also took them to Sig 100. You know it. Just ignore them, man. I heard this quote long time ago that says, a man without enemies is a man without character. There you go. Once you trying to do right, you gonna have enemies. I bet you. I don't really like Lords Mobile. I don't know why. It's just something I do. It's fun. A way to just kind of lay back and relax a little bit. Empraz. You have trouble playing. Uh-oh. Ashutosh? Ashutosh. I probably said that wrong. Singe. So you're Indian? What's up? What's up? Rank 3 Hulk or Titania? Hulk. My mood is always, I'm a petty B-Hulk. Oh, man. Teku Jr. Hey, I thought you was white. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how they do. Martin! What's up, man? What's Shadow? What's good? Hope you're doing Gucci today. I am. Don't let them affect you, bro. Just keep on doing your thing. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like I said, it actually doesn't bother me. I find it amusing and sad at the same time, but I'm so used to it, you know? It's similar to finding a job where I live while not knowing how to speak Spanish and English. Yeah, that could do it too. Oh no, they weren't on Twitch. It was a comment on YouTube that YT user caught and deleted. Screw them haters. You do you. That's exactly right. I think it's like the Cajun and the French. Cajun are called uneducated because but it's because they speak with that twang, because they are dependents of the French. Yeah, the way that you speak can make a difference. I used to teach a class, believe it or not, where I was teaching them that, you know, that when they were going in for an interview, it was a continuing adult education class. And so I was explaining to them that when they go into an interview, don't go in there with the attitude of they owe me or, you know, I'm here just begging. You're there to interview them as well. So go there with that attitude. You know, they're trying to interview you to see if you're a good fit. But even if you are desperate, go in there with the attitude of I'm trying to see if they're a good fit for me. And one of the things I pointed out to them is that the way they dress and the way they speak makes a difference. And I said, just because you're learning how to speak properly doesn't mean that you're a sellout, because there is another culture that doesn't want to speak that way because they believe it is acting white, selling out, or whatever. Now, here's what's funny. After class one day, I had some friends meet me because we were going to go and do some stuff. And I was speaking to them. And the way I spoke to them was not the way I was speaking when I was in, you know, in the class. And one of the students heard me and was just listening with her jaw hitting the floor. And she's looking at me and I turn around and I'm like, what? You know? And she's like, now you sound normal. You don't sound like that when you're in there. And I use that as a teaching moment because I was telling her, this is what I mean. You don't have to give up your way of speaking. You just add to it, you know? And that way you can present yourself in whatever way you want. If you're speaking to your friends, relax, speak the way you want. If you're seeking a job, just like how you would dress up, put on a different speech pattern. But if you don't know how to speak that way, you can't do that, you know? And it does make a difference. Is Torch still worth it? Yeah. Teco Jr., I am black. I'm not sure. Did I know that? I can't remember. I can't remember if I knew that or not. You might have told me that before. Beefcake Jr., what's up, man? So that means both you and Beefcake Jr. are? Hey. But yeah, Sarthak, I'm not a big Torch user, but yes, he's still a mystic killer. Andy, what's up, man? How you doing? Descendants. I kind of figured it. I read it, but I already translated it in my mind that's what you meant. Well, I have been told all my life I speak proper. I can chat slang with the best of them, but I code switch often in my field. Exactly. I don't know who I should awaken. Ironheart, Lady Death, Sauron, or Mango. I'm not a big user of Ironheart. I hear she's good, but I don't know if she really benefits from the awakening. But Lady Deathstrike, I know does. So it would be between those two. Okay, Fake Legacy. You were banned for 24 hours, giving you a chance to change your name. So now the ban is permanent. Okay. Damn, man, putting some knowledge on these young folks. I'm telling you, somebody got to tell them, you know? Somebody had to tell me. I didn't get born knowing this stuff. You know how I teased my mom? My mom is a teacher, okay? So even to this day, if I mispronounce a word that they know the right pronunciation, both my sister and my mom will correct me. To this day, Okay, let me say a word, you know, and don't pronounce it correctly, and they'll be like, "What'd you say? How'd you say that?" You know. But yeah, I used to tease her when I was a kid because, of course, you know, we're in New York City, in the Bronx. The people around me did not speak that way. And my mom didn't speak that way until she got on the phone speaking with certain people. And guess what I said as a little kid? Mom, you talk white. And we just giggled and laughed because that's how we heard white people speak on television, because they didn't live around us. So we saw it on television. And we didn't see any of them speaking like us, like the people I grew up around, you know? So it was later that I learned that history. Hey, no problem, Martin. For me, you speak and sound how you do. I don't have time or energy to be prejudiced to anyone. There you go. It's going good, Brian. Let's see. Same thing for the Andy account. They were here yesterday and have now copied his profile picture. Okay. Well, Andy. Okay. Oh, next generation is cooked if we don't start doing something to educate the future properly. Martin, they have been attacking the education, and so many kids are being, you know, coming out of school without a good education. They're actually being indoctrinated rather than educated. Other day I saw kids cross the street without looking both ways. You know, man, cross at the green, not in between. But don't they have a what is it in New York? I think, didn't they pass a law or something, or they removed a law for jaywalking? That jaywalking is no longer a ticketable offense, because they were some places, especially like down here in Georgia, you could be arrested for jaywalking. You can actually be arrested for jaywalking. And man, and here's the thing. If you're jaywalking, they can go on a fishing expedition. So what they'll do is they will arrest you if you look unsavory. Then while they have you, they will do a search on you and see if they can catch whether you have any warrants or anything. And if they do, bam, they got you. So you're in there for jaywalking, but it'll get switched up when they find any warrants on you. So yeah. Good times, good times. They do all kind of stuff. But I think it's in New York. I think it's in New York that they removed that. All right, let's get started. Let me here we go. Found it. What's crazy, it's in the Philippines too. They call it the crab. A crab will pull the crab that's trying to pull itself. Oh, yes. Yes. I know that one, Brian. And you will get called sellout, Uncle Tom, or a house. And yep. Now, here's the thing, Brian. You know how many people call others an Uncle Tom who don't know who Uncle Tom actually is? And don't realize that it was not Uncle Tom who was the sellout? I'm telling you. So much indoctrination. Summoner's Choice. The choice is about to be yours. Where are you? I don't see it. Hold on. Do your research. It doesn't tell me the names, but I heard Okoye was in here. I'm trying to look and see which one is Okoye. But I can't tell. Unless Okoye is not one of the Summoner's Choice. Oh, no, that's right. She was already a Summoner's Choice. So, she's just coming in, I guess in January. Yeah, let's grab these. Grab them. All right. But yeah, I feel you. Let's go. Let's start. And I have not touched Summoner Trials, but I know that it doesn't take me long to do the basic. And see, I haven't used any of my 6 stars except for that initial get to win streak 5. That's when I used them. Other than that, just look at this. And I won't even be able to use all of my 7 stars. I will be done before I'm finished. I feel they need to reinstate the J laws. It used to be if a person was hit and not on a crosswalk or corner, it was the pedestrian's fault. True that. But they have been abusing it. Not look both ways. I see them looking at their phone. Yes, Epignosis. Unsavory. I like the way you use that. I'm going to use that now. I don't even remember what I said. You should definitely be a lawyer. You know too much about laws. No, I just well, I have the mind, and that's the only other field I would have gone into other than computers. I don't know if you ever asked me that, Zach, but I'm not working now. This is what I'm doing now. But when I was working, I was a programmer. And I remember back in college, you had to take this assessment test that wasn't... it wasn't like you got a grade for it. You just got a completion. And what it was is like a career help. So you sat down at the computer, answered a bunch of questions, and then it gave you possible jobs. Okay? They wanted to help people in their career choice. You know, because some people get to college and have no idea what they want to do. I was weird. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And had been doing it since high school. And sure enough, when I answered, all the questions, they had 3 jobs for me. One was a systems analyst, which is a programming business combination. Another one was, I forgot what they call it, but it was in the military. But it's a programmer position in the military. And, oh wait, there was also doctor and a lawyer. Doctor would not work for me. I don't like people that much. And I'm introverted. So a job like that would have drained me to no end. Lawyer, about the same. But I was interested in that because of the type of mind you have to have. If you'll notice, all of those, doctor, lawyer, programmer, we have similar mindsets. We have where it takes deductive reasoning. You know, if you think about it, lawyer, you have deductive reasoning. Doctor, deductive reasoning. They look, they assess, and then they have different things that it could be. And they choose from those. You know, you may have to be creative at some point, but most of the time you don't. Someone comes in with certain symptoms and you're like, bop, bop, bop. And it's almost like a program. You know, if they have this, check this. And if it's this, then this. You know, if thens, that's programming. That's doctor, that's lawyer. And, but I loved legal things because of that. Now, back in the day, if I wanted to watch a trial, I had to go to the courthouse physically, but not anymore. And I got on this kick after the Johnny Depp and Amber, I think that was it, and the Ahmaud Arbery, and those, and I started watching trials online. And then I started watching different law tubers, you know, actual lawyers, and they would react and educate us on what's going on. You know, like this person would have an objection, and the lawyer would tell us why the objection was, you know, valid or not valid, or why they disagreed with the judge, you know? And so I've been watching a lot of those. Like the Sarah Boone. Oh, that woman is fascinating in a analytical way. She is fascinating. If you have not seen anything about that case, you should. She gave a apology. That's what she called it. And it was not an apology. At her sentencing, when she's supposed to be on her best behavior, trying to get leniency from the judge. She's facing life. And it's in Florida. They do not have parole. They got rid of parole. So life is life for the rest of your life. Yeah, that's why I need him at higher sig. I did a bunch of heavies and couldn't get rid of the debuffs, but higher gives me a higher chance to do that. There, let's do that. Trap, what's up, man? Hey, man, you have a nice smile. I'm new, by the way. Well, thank you, man. And welcome. Welcome to the family. I'm not seeing Brian post on YouTube, but I'm seeing them through Restream on Twitch. That's weird. I'm seeing them on YouTube. Yeah, I'm seeing them. I'm looking at them right here. That is weird. Trap, see your account is new. Be easy going forward. Yeah, you're gonna you have everything to look forward to. But yeah, Zach, I would have made a good lawyer, but that just wasn't where my interest lay. Or lie. See what I mean? I can almost hear my mom in my head. Caveman Hoog! What's up, man? Yo, 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 lurking. All right, all right. What's that? How do you say your name? Because I see the TTs. Is that just at the end? Do we just say Carrie? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I got Adam Warlock, 7-star. A lot of people like Adam Warlock. I'm not really one of them. Not really a fan of his. But he is good. You're not seeing anything from Brian? Okay, did you guys see that? Because I see it. I'm not sure why you guys aren't. Maybe refresh? I'm not sure. Yep, you see the new one. Okay. I was going to say, because I'm seeing it. You changed it to the right word. Anyway, lay to lie. Yeah, see, I'm telling you. A lot of times I'll say stuff and just be lazy. Like lawyers love doing to get that W. It's like, okay, please see my niece for Christmas, and she is in college, finished valedictorian, woo, in her high school. And what reasoning is there for the glorification of killing that healthcare CEO? Oh, Brian, I don't condone what he did by any means, not even close. I often say I understand, but I don't condone that. Not at all. People are hurt every day by the healthcare system. And that man in particular was more than likely the cause of many deaths. Okay? That still does not give him the right to do what he did. Even while I could understand his attitude, no. You do not do that. That's vigilante justice. And if we allow that, it would be bad. You do not want people taking the law into their own hands. Just listen to the mindset some people have. Okay? Yeah, you don't want to do that. Some people, the only reason they don't do what he does, what he did, is because of the consequences. So, yeah. No, sir. You familiar with the Daredevil series? I started watching it, but it was actually too dark. And by dark, I mean the lighting of the show. We couldn't see it. We even bought a new television because we thought that, you know, it must be something with the TV. And it was just dark. Most of the time he was at night, he was fighting, and we could barely see it. And we wanted to watch it because it looked good. And we heard good things about it, you know? So, yeah. We didn't, so I haven't watched but a few episodes of the first season. And that was it. Let me see. Okay, so you do see the new one from Brian. Say, with how often a judge and jury get it wrong, imagine how likely it is. Single. Yes, Caveman Ooh. And I'm not going to go into a certain penalty for crimes, but that is one of the main reasons I would be against it. Because they get it wrong. And you can't take it back. You know? And it's too much power to give the government. You don't really want that. But what happens is people speak from their emotions. you know, and you see somebody that did something horrific. I mean, horrific, right? And emotionally, you're like, no, that person needs to go down. You know, they don't need to even be here no more. We don't need to be paying them to live, you know, all of that good stuff. Are you talking about the Netflix series? I believe so. It was dark, but sick, a good series. Yeah, and we wanted to watch it. We just couldn't see it. It wasn't even a matter of, oh man, this series don't look good to us. No, we could barely actually see it. You know, I wanted to see the fight scenes and everything, and I could barely see it. I have learned that the reason we can't see darker scenes from TV and movies is, in fact, the TV sets, the higher resolution does not allow for lighting assistance. Ah, that could be it. TVs today don't offer that clean black like the tube TVs did. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we were trying to watch it. We really were. People were saying how good it was, and I'm just like, yeah. And, you know, it's Daredevil. We watched, and we watched a few, and then we stopped watching it, and then my sister, she found a TV on sale and bought that TV, which we still have, and it improved it a little bit, but we still could barely see it. And so we were like, okay. And we watch other shows that have no problem, you know? It's just that one, I don't know what it was. You know, they filmed it dark for sure. I should have tried seeing it on my computer, you know, log into Netflix on the computer and see if it looked any different. But we just said, okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just move on. Yeah, it's hard to reproduce proper dark black on today's TVs. Yeah. But that was the only reason. I even watched a little bit of Iron Fist. And was kind of enjoying that one. Good agua. There's always bad that comes with good. Sadly, that is often the case, T. Smitty. I'm sorry you watched Iron Fist. Yeah. That one, it had nothing to do with it being dark. It was just, yeah, that's all right. It didn't catch me. I'll say that. Good quality, bad night scenes. Yes. Definitely bad night scenes. And that kind of, you know, but I heard good things about it. Just like I heard bad things about Iron Fist. And yeah. Now I've watched some fight scenes. What was that series? I didn't even watch the series. Where they had Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Who else was there? There was a bunch of them, and they were fighting against another group. I can't remember. But that fight scene was nice. But I never watched that series either. The Defenders, that's it. I never watched that series either, but that fight scene was tight. Daredevil was also in there. I remember Iron Fist had to save him, actually. And I watched Jessica Jones. I didn't watch the second series of Jessica Jones. I stopped at series 1. But that first series was actually pretty good. I actually liked that first series of Jessica Jones. I didn't watch Luke Cage. But I did watch Jessica Jones, and I enjoyed it. That first series, that first season, because I didn't really know anything about Jessica Jones, and I saw some parts of Luke Cage, like when he fought that guy that basically, I don't know, could hurt him. And actually beat him the first time they fought. Clapped him good. I was like, whoa. I ain't seen anybody just take Luke Cage out like that, you know? And I kept saying, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch that series. No. Haven't seen it. But a lot of scenes I've seen. Come on. Hit him with it. No billionaires in our country. Aha. Wait. I'm 6'3", 280 plus pounds on a good day. And let me tell you, I was scared listening to my niece and how much they are trying to indoctrinate our youth. We got into an argument. Her point is there should be no billionaires in our country. Oh. Okay, yeah. They are indoctrinating. Do you know, I think they've taken, and this is public schools, they took out government in schools, if I remember right. Not all of them, I'm sure, but they don't teach government in a lot of classes, in a lot of schools. And then you wonder why people were surprised when a politician won the popular vote, but still lost the election. They were like, what? How did that happen? No way. Electoral college? What's that? They took it out of the schools. So they're not learning it. So, yeah. Brian, it's something to see. Come on. Boy, hit that boy. Woo! See how I timed that? So his death immunity would wear out. And Beta Ray Bill has such a long special that it works really well. Luke Cage was really good at first, then it got pretty silly near the end. Okay. Ooh, he tried to do that little stutter step thing to me. So he catches me with the intercept. Salams! What's up, man? My family is well. How is yours? King Dabu! But yeah, Brian, the agendas, I won't speak of any one in particular, but there are multiple agendas and they target our youth. Because you and I, we're on the way out. They got to catch the next generation. And if they can get the next generation, they've got a few generations. Because that generation will teach their generation and so on and so on. Until they won't even know what we knew. You know, we'll be gone and they're learning stuff in school. Let me ask you this. What does BC stand for when you're talking about dates? Do you know? You're like 50 BC. What does that stand for? The BC. Curious to see what you guys say. Enjoying the halls while I can. The holidays? Yeah. However, my rank 3 Luke is a beast. I still don't have a Luke Cage. Still want me a Luke Cage. And I like Luke Cage way before people liked him. Right. Do you know what they teach in schools now? BCE, before Common Era. How you like that? And here's the thing. If you think it's not deliberate, that it also has BC there, this is the kind of thing they do. Say you're a parent and you happen to glance at your kid's, homework, maybe history homework, and you see BCE, you're probably going to think before Christ, because that's how you were taught. And you might not even notice the E. And you may not notice, and you may not even know the significance of that. You wouldn't even think to question it. Why would you? Oh, yeah. A lot going on. A lot. I remember when I heard that, I was like, nah, y'all kidding. Y'all joking. They're not doing that. No way. But yes, they are. And see, if you go to some private schools, what they'll what some of the good ones will do is they'll teach both, so that you know what's being taught as well. You know? Oh wow. I thought I was gonna do a nice little right into a special to keep him from doing that special there. Wake up. 1, 2, whoopsie. There we go. I really want Medusa? Yeah, you do. Tell me if any of this sounds familiar. Oh, I could tell, T. Smitty, right from just the glance that I saw. Yes. That is the way. Step 1, take control of media and education. Yep. Step 2, take control of the healthcare system. Step 3, take control of the bang bangs. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you control. That's how you take over. And that's you're on your way to a dictatorship when you can complete that. Yeah, communists. I was trying to think of the thing, but like a dictatorship, because that's kind of what communism, it's kind of that way, right? But yeah, that is exactly it. Do you remember the time that they took a speech from Hitler and they didn't tell the source? Okay, she's just not gonna back off until she hits me. It's really annoying when she does that. Yeah. Oh, now you're gonna do that, eh? There we go. They displayed, or I forget, they displayed it or spoke it or something like that, and a lot of the politicians agreed with it, not knowing it was from Hitler. And these are the people that are running our country. So is it any surprise that it's slowly seeming to become that way? There we go. I'm still proud of her. She is taking up bioengineering. Ooh, and her brother is at Fit Florida version of MIT. Okay, but it seems like they are getting indoctrinated into communism. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but yeah. You catch the youth, get that youth, and yeah. I don't have any bleed immune, so let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. But Brian, here's something really scary. You noticed a lot of parents don't. A lot of parents do not notice this. They have no idea and are so surprised. They don't know what their kids are being taught. They don't really talk with their kids, discuss things with their kids, so they have no clue. They might be too busy working and making a living, you know. There's some, you know, reasons, but yeah. They would be probably very surprised. There we go. Hey, LordShaedow, I just got my third 7-star Professor X. Oh, your third 7-star is Professor X. Nice. I'm not a big fan of Professor X, but people use him often. Supposedly he's good in Necropolis. I won't be bringing him, but yeah. So far I have Ironheart and Kushala. Ooh. Now those are good. Professor X good without Awakening? I don't really know. Man, I ain't been in school for an eon, and even I feel like I'm becoming communist. We done ruined capitalism by letting some people take all the money and control all the prices. I'm 40 and work full-time and can't afford my own apartment, let alone a house. You see how they keep trying to get me to sell mine? If I sold this house, I'd most likely not be able to afford to be in another house. I would have to rent a room from somebody. I wouldn't even be able to afford it. Of course, I'm not working now, but yeah. Do you think there'll be other ways of getting gifted Guardian Keys? You mean other than spending money? Possible. Right now, you gotta spend that money. But I already got who I wanted out of it. Woo! I probably got 2 of the best ones out of there. Woo! Oh, man. Yo, something I was going to tell you guys. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So, I remember... Oh, what the heck? Ooh, I hate that. Yeah, let's hit him with that. Have you ever heard buffaloes are extinct? Have you ever heard that? I found this very fascinating. You know, I heard someone say buffaloes are extinct. And someone else was like, what are you talking about? Buffaloes are not extinct, right? And I was like, man, why would he think buffaloes are extinct? You know? And so I told my mom, who is a teacher, I said, Mama, this guy said buffaloes were extinct. And guess what she told me? She said, at one point in time, they thought that they were extinct and taught that in school. They don't anymore because they found them. They basically hunted the buffaloes in a particular area until they were gone and they thought they were extinct, but then they found them. And they're like, oh, hey, look, all of them. But for a while, people were taught in school. My mom was. So that should tell you how long ago that was. That they were extinct. Now, by the time I went to school, that was no longer being taught. So I was very surprised. I was like, why would you think buffaloes were extinct? But that's why. Good times. And that was something taught in school. Okay, my next question. Do you think can put the country on the correct path, or do you think it's just a band-aid on a much bigger problem? So, Brian, I don't know if you know, but I am a Christian, and I have very strong beliefs. I don't always, put them out there for people, because this is a gaming channel. But it's woven into my perspective on things. And that question that you have, the only way I could answer it is to tell you my perspective and worldview, which is religious in nature. And so I'll only say this, and then I'll move on so people don't get too uncomfortable. The Bible speaks of a time where certain things are going to happen to those who seek to remain true to the Bible. Okay? Certain things are going to happen. In order for those things to happen, this country would have to be in a certain state. And what I have been watching for quite a few years now is the country going right to that. It's like it's being prepared for that time to happen. It would not happen with the way the country was 20, 30 years ago. If you said that, people are like, no way. But now we can see it. And we've had that because the Bible's been around for a very long time. And it has a prophecy of that. And I'm seeing it. I'm watching it being fulfilled all the time. So my answer is, I do not believe the country is going to ever get better. It is going to continue down the path that it has been traveling for many years. And it will be in a state where eventually the things that I see being set up will finally take place. Consider it, the infrastructure has to be in place. And I'm watching the infrastructure being created. It may look like something unrelated, but it's an infrastructure that's going to allow that to happen. So, yeah. I've been saying that for years. Sodom and Gomorrah Part 2. Oh, we've gotten worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, let me tell you. Worst movie I've ever seen, Bless the Beast and the Children. I was in tears. I don't think I've ever seen that one. And from what you just said, probably not gonna watch it. If the movie made you cry, that ain't a movie for me. I ain't watching it. I don't want to cry. Do you know I still haven't watched Forrest Gump? You know why? My aunt watched it with her husband, my uncle, and came out of the theater crying. I said, nope, not the movie for me. I don't care how good it is. She came out crying. I ain't watching it. Still ain't watched it. No, sure. I don't think so. I do not. I try to avoid stress and drama. I really do. Because I never know what's going to be triggering, you know? So, yeah. I like to think happy thoughts. Keep those happy thoughts. More of a happy cry. Yeah, uh-huh. Nope. No, sir. You know the romantic comedies? I don't watch those either. No, sir. I stay away from stuff. Whee! It was about the slaughtering of the buffalo almost to the point of extinction. Ah! Yeah, and see, at one point in time, they thought they had slaughtered all of them. Taught it in schools. Yeah, they're extinct. And then they found them in different areas, and they were like, oh, look at this. I'm already done with the basic arena. I'm going to go a little bit further so you don't watch Hallmark movies. Nope. Basically, we watch, we do watch anime and family-friendly shows. We try to stick to that. Anime and family-friendly shows. Heck, let me tell y'all. My sister read us a cute little book. It was about a bee. You know, fly, bee, buzz, a bee. And about that bee's life. And she lived a full bee life. And at the end, I was still sad. I don't like that. Reminds me of death. I don't want it. It might be a natural thing, but I don't want to think about it. I mean, it took her from when she was born. They changed her role. She did different things, and she always wanted to go out and be one of the ones that found pollen for the hive. She managed to do that. She detected an intruder, a danger to the babies of the hive, and she helped fight and take out the intruder, and all the way until the end. She didn't get killed. She just lived out her life. It was, you know, and I'm just like, oh man, I just don't like those. Don't like them. But it was a nice story. But yeah, I stick to like anime, comedy, anime, action, anime, you know, stuff like that. Right now we're watching an anime called Frieren. And it started off a little bit slow, but it's gotten pretty good. But yeah, I do try to avoid any of the what they call the tear jerkers. Yeah, those aren't healthy for me. There was one book my sister had to stop reading to us. You know why? Because the woman in there had a miscarriage, and they went through, she was, you know, wanting the child and everything, and then there was, I think, a fire or some weather or something, and she went out in it, and basically she had a miscarriage, and they had to bury their little daughter in a shoebox. Do I need to hear stuff like that? No. We ain't even finished reading that one because I was done. I was like, can't you find a book where horrible things aren't happening to people? We got real life for that. We don't need to, you know, in our entertainment, look at it. We can look, I watch it, I see it on news, things are happening, horrible stuff happening. I don't need to do that in my entertainment, because that was horrible. And there's some news stories I avoid. I'll see it and I'll be like, oh no, nope, ain't watching that one. Sorry for such a long message. Kane, what's up, man? I think YouTube ate it. I do not see your message. And there's none of my bots caught it. So you might have to maybe copy and paste, but something in that message YouTube didn't like. And they stopped it. So I don't even get to see it. And YouTube doesn't tell me they did it. The only reason I know is because you said, sorry for such a long message, and I don't see a message from you anywhere else. So try splitting it up, and you might find what YouTube didn't like. Good night. And worst case, if YouTube doesn't, if YouTube keeps on stopping it, and you're not sure what it is, you can try sending it to me on Discord, and let me take a look at it. But none of my bots stopped it. I'll tell you that. That is YouTube. Oh. I looked up. There we go. Just pulled Silk. Nice. Patrick, what's up, man? Never played her before. Does she need the dupe? No. That dupe gives her more utility. I want mine duped because that will give her the slow. If she is fighting someone that gets a lot of unstoppables, you want her duped. Otherwise, you're going to have to deal with the unstoppable. All right, I took a 2 months break from the game, but when I just got back into an alley, I realized I will not get any alley banquet rewards. Yeah, you have to be there for 14 days. And how much time do we even have left? But yeah. That sucks. Yes, we're in the home stretch for Isophene. Ooh. Okay. I may have to open up some things. Oh. Why do I keep doing that? There we go. There we go. I spent a lot of units. Can Command fix this? You can try to send in a ticket, but that, I don't know if they will. It's not a matter if they can, but I don't know if they will. But you can try to send in a ticket and tell them that. I heard one guy, he got into his alliance. He spent a lot of units in there. And then they kicked him. Which means he can't even join another one and get any rewards. The only thing to do, sadly, is to send in a ticket and see if they will help. Because there's nothing else to be done. Send a ticket, it's support. So in the game, go to your home screen. Click that gear in the upper left-hand corner, I believe it is. And you send it in through there. Did you find it? Let me know if you can't find it. I'll show it to you. Who? Okay. Oh. Show it? Okay. Give me a second. Let me finish these. They have me trapped. Darkness, everybody, darkness. Dude. I actually like Spider-Gwen. Okay. So go to your home screen. See that gear in the upper left-hand corner there? Click that. See here? In your settings. Did they change it? I can't scroll. What did they do? Hold on. I can't scroll it. But it's in here. Yeah, look, I can't even go down. There's other options down there. What the heck? Hold on. Hey, I get to try X-Pool against Killmonger. Ooh. He'll tear him up. Just don't hit him with that special when he has that reverberation. All right, here we go. See, I couldn't scroll. There. See support? Yeah, that's so weird. But yeah, support. And then you go here. It takes you to the web page here. You sign in with your Kabam, I guess, credentials or whatever. And you can report bugs, cheating, feedback, suggestions, you know, all of this stuff. But that's where you do it. All right. Hopefully that helps you. Hey, no problem. Ah, Billy D, what's up, man? Yeah, I hope they fix that. Yeah. Not being able to scroll drove me nuts, but all right, so we got the featured and the basic done. All that's left is the Summoner Trials. Summertime, summertime. Runty Gamer, what's up? You got Purgatory. She's actually good. That, I think, is really the only other one I would want. I mean, Sentinel is cool too. But if I had to choose between Sentinel and Destroyer, I would choose Destroyer. He just looks cooler. But Purgatory does a lot of damage. If I got Purgatory, I've already gotten the worst one out of there, Sentry, but then I got the best one. They playing with my emotions. I got Deadpool, X-Force, and Medusa, and Sentry. So any key is going to give me somebody good. Purgatory or Sentinel. Black Panther, Civil War. He's good. I'm not really a big fan of his, but he is good. Like a hot knife through butter. Yes, I misspelled the item on purpose because of YouTube. Gotcha. Just fought a Gallon and his colors were inverted. That's been happening. Yes, it's a bug. You'll fight him again at some other time and he won't be. And you'll find randomly champions will get it. But yeah, it's a bug. Summertime madness. Ooh, here we go. Man. I want a Koye. That's my girl. No, Runty Gamer. Friday evening to Saturday evening are my is my holy day. That is the Sabbath, the biblical Sabbath. So that's why you'll never see me during that time streaming at all. It's a day that I rest up, relax, spend time with family, study, you know, stuff like that. Sleep. But yeah, no Friday night streaming. Now, you might see the occasional Saturday night stream. I don't know. We'll see. But I might just take a break on the weekend, you know. Sunday, my sister wants to play Skyrim, but we're not going to do it live. And I will let you guys know when we post stuff up. YouTube coders now have T. Smith on watch list. He said kill a knife in 2 comments. If he said Deadpool instead of X-Pool, SWAT be on his house. I watched somebody's reaction to some lyrics. And the lyrics named some people that I guess were famous for doing certain crimes. We'll say that. And he wasn't sure who it was. So he was like, okay, I need to look this up so I can find out. FBI, please do not put me on a watch list. Because they do. They certainly do. We know this. Part of steps to changing the country, controlling our speech. Yep. Absolutely. Like I said, it's going right down the path. I, for one, am not surprised at all. Because we've been warned a long time ago. And it's just amazing to me, some of the things that I've seen just in the last 30 years. I'm like, what? Stuff has happened in this country that if you had told me it would happen when I was younger, I would have told you, nope, not in America, that's not going to happen. And it has. So yeah, I have lived long enough to just watch this stuff taking place. I'm like in amazement and awe at seeing prophecy being fulfilled. I would have never thought it when I was younger. I was like, yeah. Not anymore. I'm just like now going, wow. Okay. But it's not a fearful thing for me. If you are forewarned, that means somebody knew already, which means they got this. So nothing to be scared about. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. I just extradite scoffing off his clickbait is sad. Prof Hoff. I had to unsubscribe from him. It was too sad watching him. Said he's back though. I saw that pop up. I be dipping his head in kids paddling pool till he says uncle. Are you talking about Prof Hoff? Still think the aliens are just sitting on the dark side of the moon waiting for us to destroy each other, and they have all they need to just settle down and live life? It's not surprising, it's just how easily it's going down in plain sight. Yeah. Don't be sad, he win an Oscar. Yeah, I don't know. But I stayed sub to him for a while, and I was watching him, but that some people were very entertained seeing him in that state and hearing him like that, I was not entertained. It's like being entertained by watching someone in their, you know, lowest moments, their darkest moments, you know? Mm-mm. And it's not his fault, you know? So, no, I couldn't do it. There we go. But he had a lot of people enabling him, that's for sure. Just goes to show you, people find entertainment in anything. Wongers! His wallet was well, and how low moments when he's able to vid it and edit it. I'm talking about his mental state. I unsubbed from him when he really only made bash vids about the game. That was a really long time ago. He was just trashing Kabam for various things they've done, sales usually, deals, offers, stuff like that. I remember that. Now, I got a question. I need to go look and see if he answered me. But did you guys see that KT1 proposed and she said yes? Did you guys see that? Now, I have a question. Did he propose to his longtime girlfriend, or is this a new girlfriend? Because the last thing I remember, he and his girlfriend had broken up. And he actually moved out and I think to another country or something. So did he start dating someone new and has been for a while, and now he's proposed and she said yes? Or is it the one that he was dating from before? He showed a picture of her. She's really pretty. But, you know, I must have just missed it. Did he get back with his ex-girlfriend, or is this a new one? But I asked him that on his live stream in a comment. Because I was curious. I didn't know. But congratulations for sure. Talk about a Christmas gift. There we go. He only saw the negative with the game. Yeah, that can be draining. That can be very draining. And I usually don't gravitate towards that type of thing. But you'll notice that the negativity will gain you more views, more subs. That should tell you a lot about the state of people. Yep, it is awesome when you find that person that will live life with you. Yeah, I just want to know who it was. Because I don't think I ever saw his previous girlfriend. I don't think I ever saw her. So it might be her. They patched things up, got back together. Maybe that was one of the bones of contention. You know, he wasn't ready to settle down. They were dating for many, many years. And she finally was just like, I'm not going to waste my time anymore if there's no end to this, you know? I hear that a lot. So I don't know. Oh, he's dead. Watch this. Oh, not enough. Almost. No, 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 no. Not Prof. KT1. Not Prof off. KT1. I told you I haven't watched Prof off for a while. So I have no idea what's going on with him. But I just recently saw KT1. Okay, so this is not the girlfriend that he broke up with then. Well, awesome. That means he got over the ex and got a new one. Oh, wow. You go. Prof did his ex real bad. Yeah. But I'll tell you this. She probably dodged a bullet. At least she knows now. Yeah. No, he wasn't doing well when he was doing that. Is the new girlfriend? Okay. Because I hadn't heard anything about him getting back with the one that he broke up with. So, yeah, so that's good. He moved on in a big way. So they've been dating for over a year then. Nice, 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 nice. Because I sometimes worry about rebounding, you know? But that's a good amount of time there, I think. What is that? Nixio? What's up, man? How the holidays treating you? Wake up. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, suggestion, when you do rank up and fighting videos, you may want to start using, yeah. And Red Hulk for testing, like MSD. You're dropping Winter Soldier too fast anymore. Did you see what I did with Deadpool? I went into Labyrinth of Legends for exactly that reason. But we can still use the metrics from Winter Soldier because everybody fights Winter Soldier. So it's a great way to compare. And I hate Labyrinth of Legends. But yeah. Deadpool X-Force I took into Labyrinth of Legends. I didn't do that with this last one, but yeah, I will start doing that. Especially if you're trying to showcase. Miguel! What's up, man? In the building! I'm fine, bro. Hope you're doing well. So I was asking, since I just pulled 7-star Man-Thing. Man-Thing is crazy good on defense. He is very tough. And I hate fighting him. So, yeah. If you're planning on using him mainly on defense, put it this way. If I see a rank 3 Man-Thing, I'm probably going to ban him in Battlegrounds. Because that would be so annoying. And I have Man-Thing, and I'll probably take him up, too. For just that very reason. Because if you don't have a good counter, oh my goodness. Did you see the champions for Summoner's Choice 2025? I did in an email. Why is that? Let's take a look. All right. So when he's below 50%, he'll trigger a regen. So that makes him tougher. He's immune to armor break or shatter. And look at what it says. Prevents critical hits from dealing bonus damage. Do you know what that's like? Fighting somebody that you can't crit? He's immune to bleed. So yeah. He is a pain in the butt. I may take him with the Domino Trinity when I finally decide to try. Wait, oh, in Labyrinth of Legends, you mean? Gotcha. Yeah, Labyrinth of Legends. I think Aegon is pretty much the GOAT for Labyrinth of Legends still. There's not a single fight in there that Aegon can't take. And he might be the only champion that can claim that. They can do every fight. Luke Cage don't give no rats about no man thing. Well, I didn't say he didn't have any counters. I just said he was a pain in the butt. Torch also does good against Man Thing. Uh-oh. We've got Enzo Agon. What's up, man? Woo, you just caught me, too. I guess I'll stay a little bit now. But how goes it, man? How are the holidays treating you? Hope you and the family are doing well. Shark! Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do do. Hey Shark, what's up, man? And yeah, Luke Cage, I still don't have. Here's the list that is in the forums by someone. Okay. Ooh. I still don't have Luke Cage, caveman. Still don't have Luke Cage. Oh, and Man-Thing is not that bad on offense, too, but that's not, in my opinion, where he shines. I'm happy to get to raid you. The holidays are great. I had such a great Christmas. Nice. Nice, man. Good to hear. Okay, so we're getting Hellcat, Power Man. Isn't that Luke Cage? I'm confused. Colleen Wing. Don't know who that is. Hunter's Moon. Daredevil, Elektra. Mr. Knight, The Shroud, and Echo. I do not know most of those. Looks like the Victor Alvarez version of Power Man. Guess I'll have to see it, but yeah, I'm Power Man was the only name, and Elektra was the only names I recognize. Hey Raiders, don't forget to smash that like button on the way in. Oh yes, appreciate it. Colin Wing was Misty Knight's partner. Okay. Best infos. Oh, stat focus. Ooh, for Thing. since I mainly use Thing on defense, I would say I don't know, block proficiency or something like that, that makes him a little bit more annoying on defense. On offense, you know, special attack damage is what I usually go with. Hot Girl in Defenders and Iron Fist. Oh, Colleen Wing. Okay. Mr. Knight is a version of Moon Knight. Okay. Yeah, this group of choices was really boring. Yeah, it didn't really do anything for me, honestly. Just that the Power Man kind of confused me because that's how I know Luke Cage. In fact, I didn't know at first who Luke Cage was until I saw him. And I was like, that's Power Man. I think I still have the comic, Power Man and Iron Fist. That's how I knew Luke Cage, but I didn't know him as Luke Cage. So later when they were like, Luke Cage, I'm like, who's that? I saw him and I was like, oh, I see. But yeah, I'm not really excited about any of those. I'm excited about Okoye. She coming in. Definitely got to get me an Okoye. I may have to wait until the 6 stars featured pool rotates, but that's okay. Go Falcon, it's your birthday. No evading. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit since Enzo rated us. Do a little bit. Iron Fist 2 and Moon Knight 2 series should be out next year. Ah. So that's probably why they're doing that. Hey, see? I see the plan. I will say this though, as far as names go, the Shroud and Echo and Hellcat sound awesome to me. Oh yeah, go girl, go Shuri, it's your birthday. Love me some Shuri. This boy needs a rework for sure. Sabretooth is actually really good. And I remember reading that comic where they had him in the X-Men mansion or whatever. And there's a reason him and Wolverine are the ones that get into it. He is a very good fighter. I like the look of Shroud. Yeah, I gotta take a look. But yeah, that Shroud, I like the name. Is it Shroud or Shroud and Echo? Like I said, I don't know anything about them. Is it like a Cloak and Dagger situation, Sentry and Void situation. Echo is on her own? Okay. Santa D needs to come to the game. Oh, so did you guys know that Santa is a Marvel character? I did not know that. And I went, who was this guy? Comic Drake, I think his name is. And he was talking about it, and I was like, wow. But Santa is actually a Marvel character. Who knew? All right. Yeah, let's do that. Then folks think I'm Marvel cosplay, not Santa every day. So wait, D. Best mutant in the game. Come on. Come on. Woo-hoo! But I might look up some of them, see what they got going on. We shall see. Boom shakalaka. Hey. Hey! That time I got the timing right on her. But some reason that stasis pod, can't really get it. You know, this fractured bar, I thought it might be an issue, but it's not. It's just fine. As far as like hitting it, you know? Yeah, the way they have it situated, I don't have any problem with it. Ooh, someone hit me in the Coliseum, eh? I'll be with them in a minute. I've been screaming Santa for years. I'm like the Lasher. Yeah, when I saw that Santa wasn't no joke. But I was just like, wow, they actually got Santa Claus as a Marvel character. Okay. Yeah, I like Sentinel. His buff does make him much better. But yeah. Nope, I ain't going over there right now. That Coliseum is fun, but I really want to get one of the, Don, who is only available for money. I want to get him all the way ranked up because he is crazy. He was the newest one that they brought, and he's a beast. And I have him, and I'm slowly ranking him up. What I'll do is make use of, they have these coupons that come around every once in a while. And if it lines up to where they're offering him and the coupon, you basically get double for your money. And so I'll do that. But to rank these guys up, if you do it slowly over time, it's not as bad. Know who else was in the Marvel Universe? The singer Meatloaf. Really? That's weird. What was he doing there? What was his powers? Was he a siren? No, wait, siren of women. Are banshees all women? I think there's some male banshees. Oh, Lord. He was doing anything for love, but he won't do that. That always had me cracking up. Do anything for love, but I won't do that. His power was bats out of hell. Oh, wow. Okay. Wild. There was an ad for the Special Olympics and Meatloaf was giving it everything he had performing for the kids. Nice. I like that. I want them to buff the champion when Cyclops Rework comes out. You know, the champion, I always liked his animations. He clothesline you, jump up in the air, and then bam, power slam. I don't know why. You see how he did not follow up his attack? That is why I don't play Ghost. See how he attacked only when the phase was gonna end and he would hit me with that last one? That's why I don't play Ghost. It's the AI that did it. Because she used to be my favorite. People got sick of seeing Ghost gameplay. Banshees are women and Irish. Okay. In that case, I'm not sure what would you call a male that has power with the voice? Like a male equivalent of like a siren or a banshee or something. Someone that has a voice power. I don't know. And he said, I've given it all I have, but who's gonna help me? And all the Marvel heroes showed up and said, we will help Meatloaf. Really? It's kind of cool. Ouch. That wasn't nice. That's why you got beat up. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Ew, I just do not like using North Star. Ugh. You see how quick he did that? The tenacity and the attack was almost simultaneous. Pavarotti? Is that what you call him? Why does that sound familiar? Wasn't there an opera singer that had a name similar to that? Man, it's tickling the back of my brain. Not sure. All right, let's see. You and you, yeah. Pavarotti is part of the three tenors. I don't think that's where I heard it, though. Oh, well. I might have to look it up, or else it'll bug me. Whoop. Hey. There you go. Yeah, Black Bolt has voice powers. I'm just trying to think of... I remember in World of Warcraft, we had a Skald. In, I think Midgard called them Skalds. Okay, so it was Pavarotti, was an opera singer. Okay, I knew it. I was like, it was tickling my head. Thank you, because that was gonna bug me. All right, guys. It is that time for me to say until next time. Don't go anywhere. Hit the like button if you enjoyed yourself on the stream. Let me take a look here. See if anybody is streaming right now. I do not see anyone. So let me do a refresh here. Make sure they're just not showing up on that. And nope. Nope, don't see anybody streaming. So no raid. All right, that is gonna do it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Take care, hit the like button, and you all have a blessed day.